My name is Reinhardt, and I'm living in Tijuana in Paseos de Guaycura, a neighborhood in Matamoros.
My name is Diana Serpas, and I also live in Paseos de Guaycura in TJ. When we first moved out here, it was pretty nerve-wracking because you do have all those, like, everything negative you hear, it is in the back of your head. Like, I like to run, so I was like, oh, I'm never going to be able to run out in the streets of TJ. You know, you're always paranoid.
There's like a little bit of a backdrop of like what the media would say when we're in the United States. So when we come here, we'd have like expectations of some sort of craziness going on, or like we'd be paranoid about like, oh, we're Americans, but we're living on the outskirts of Tijuana. We're not where traditionally an expatriate would go. We're on the outskirts. Like there's very few like Americans right here. Like in terms of the misconceptions of Tijuana or like Mexico in general, moving here has made me realize how dishonest like the American media is, and it's almost like waking up from a dream when you see that everything is a lie. Like they make it seem very brutal out here, and like in the states, it's brutal as well. Like I've been in a lot of places that are much crazier than this, and especially like in LA. Like when we go back to LA to visit like family, there you can't really like make eye contact with people. Out here you could just say like hi to anybody or whatever. Like no one has a preconception of your behavior. Like we have like friends from the states that literally live like no more than 10 miles from the border, and they won't cross because they think it's like insane over here.
Actually, it's kind of offensive now. Living here, I actually kind of get hurt. Like, it's a bummer to hear people speak that way. Like, I went to a friend's house and I was like, oh yeah, we can't drink anymore because we have to cross the border. They laughed like if it was a joke, and I was like, no, I really do have to cross the border. Like, I live in Tijuana, and they're like, you live in Tijuana? How could you do that? Aren't you gonna get robbed? Like, I'm like, it's actually really hurtful now. I think you just have to like let go of all that negativity and just kind of open your mind and embrace it, and you really see it's kind of really beautiful out here. Yeah.
Like we've definitely fallen in love with being out here. Like it's I mean everything about it. Like from driving, like the way it is to drive out here, and just like the randomness, or like it just at least seeing like, I don't know, like another difference is like people that are, I guess, are in poverty. Like you won't see a lot of people begging out here. You'll see people doing something to earn money, no matter what it is. Even if it's something that they have to have a lot of humility to do, they'll do something. Instead of just asking for a handout, they'll work as hard as they can.
And I love that people here are just genuinely beautiful people. They're very helpful. They're really nice, and if no one wants to change their perspective on it or come down here, I feel like that sucks for you because it's amazing here. The people are beautiful here, and like, I don't know. I really hope people will eventually change their point of view, or at least give it a chance.
My experience in Tijuana so far has just been one of like a new realization, and also like about, it gives me a sense of awareness of my locality. Like so like I can move anywhere now. Like I don't feel like I need to be in the States to be safe. So Tijuana so far has been a place that has opened my eyes, and it's definitely changed the path of my life.